Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gen X Reactions. Yeah, I'm back with another take, Here it is, man. I'm gonna stand on my square, and hopefully you can too. Um, I've got a theory. I got some questions. I've got some questions, and hopefully, maybe someone out there, maybe an expert, hopefully not a delusional stand on either side, but maybe an expert could help me uh, answer some questions. I've got a theory. 2 years ago, as we all know, almost to this time, this time 2 years ago, it got hot in the hip hop industry as a major beef, the major beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake fired off. You were all there. We were all there. Us old school hip hop heads were there. Even I'm saying, as we lived through many other beefs since the beginning, but we definitely, those of us who were tapped in, definitely watched and enjoyed. Man, I'm talking about it was a firestorm. If we did not forget, it was a firestorm. Reactors were eating everybody. I was picking up on reactors everywhere, watching videos day and night. People were dropping. It was People were talking. People were on Twitter. People were on social media going wild. It was just talking trash. Who's gonna come? Who's not? Drop. All that. We were there. We were there. We understand. Uh, we cannot deny what happened. We can't deny what transpired since then, though, is what was interesting to me. What transpired since that epic seismic shift or divide, you might want to call it, as K Dot, um, as a person who K Dot's music resonates with more. Okay, 55 years old. I'm not bumping Drake. I ain't bumping Drake. I ain't listening all the time. I'm just it's on. You know what I'm saying? It's good stuff. I'm not. I'm not interested. I'm not even interested even before the beat. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. But don't worry about it. That's not what this is about. That's not what this is about, and that's not what my questions. Okay, even though Kendrick whooped that boy's ass, even though K Dot freaking shackled him, I'm saying still that's not hopefully what we talk about today has some is unbiased, or maybe it is. You tell me. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. The point is that since then, for the last couple of years, we have watched all types of things happen. We watched GNX drop. We watched all the things. We've been here as Kendrick's career has done one thing, and as Drake's career has done another thing. And I'm not going to I'm not going to argue with anybody about what their personal assessment is of the trajectories of those careers of the last 2 years. I'm not going to argue with you. Good. Whatever you want it to be is what it is. But from a Gen X person, from my viewpoint, yeah, it's undeniable. My viewpoint, it is undeniable. The change, the shift, the behavior, it is undeniable. It is undeniable. Even though when two years ago, when the dust was attempting to be settled, the dust above on top of the grave, I'm saying, even though all we heard it was loud and it was clear from one side. That was beef. It's all good. Yeah, yeah. Kendrick needs to pop off, and he's unbothered. He's unbothered. I heard it loud and clear all over in all types of rooms, social medias, reactions everywhere. How unbothered he was, and how it wasn't going to affect his career, and how all of those things. How unbothered Aubrey was. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. And the other thing that was wild, the other thing that is wild and is hard for me to grasp, and I would one of the areas I just need some help in is this streaming number. This, you know what I'm saying, man. This numbers, boom, 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 all the time. Number one argument. Oh yeah, biggest streamer, the biggest streamer, the biggest streamer, the biggest streamer, the biggest streamer, all the time. Understand that's an undeniable. I'm saying undeniable fact, but man, a person like me, I think a little bit different. I think a little bit understand, but it's about money. There's a business side of it. I might have a question today. Hopefully someone could even, you know, enlighten me in that area, because there's a business side to it. Business side says, what now coming up? What are you what are what are your trends? Y'all talk about streaming, the biggest streamer in Spotify last month, this month, eight. Ooh, okay, we understand that. But for me, that didn't make sense. And for me, I wanted to ask a couple other questions concerning the streaming. One of the questions has to do with velocity. So today I wanted to jump through some things. And of course, I'm a Gen Xer, so man, you know what I mean? I ain't doing a bunch of research. I'm not doing a bunch of research. I watch reactors, you know what I'm saying? I read, I read. Goodness, did I say read? Yeah, well, I do read, but not like a newspaper. But I read, I read my news feed, you know what I'm saying? And things pop up. We know things pop up in the news and all over the place. So we understand different things that have happened in the last 2 years. We get that. We understand things that have happened in the last 2 years. And for me, from what I've seen, from my perspective, and from me, is that dude is completely freaking bothered, out of controlly bothered, and he is trending down, spiraling. That is what I think. That is what I think. That's what I stand on. You can stand on whatever the freak you want to stand on. Whatever you think is cool. All right. Yeah, bravo, bro. But from my perspective, this Gen Xer right here, nah, dogs, nah, dog. Super bothered, and inspiring from a business standpoint. I got a couple questions, man. Or I don't have a couple questions, but yeah. So I asked a couple questions. I got some data, you know, things that I can remember, things that I've heard from reactors, things that are in the news, things that, you know what I'm saying, you know, things that AI could just, you know, dig up anytime. And I wanted to just throw it into something that I could chronologically, old school. I need a, you know what I'm saying, I need it easily digestible for myself, for me. Easily digestible. And so yeah, could there be some biases? You tell me. You tell me. If it's just all facts, then you tell me. If there's anything in here that you think why Drake's not bothered and panicking, then let me know. Just let me know. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. So that's the question. That's a question. That's the that I'm not, that's not the question. That's my statement. That is my statement. That is my statement. Gen X Reactions says that Drake velocity, he has a velocity problem. Drake has a velocity problem. And because of that, this dude has been bothered by spiraling. Let's take a look. All right. So I just got some information. Again, dispute it, whatever. Leave your comments, like and share. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, we could just chop it up and chat about it. Okay, this is just my side. All right, don't come for me. This that. Oh, woo, woo. Okay, man, you ain't gonna get no fucking freaking argument from me, dude. I mean, for real. I do not have time to argue with anybody. This is the way. This is the way I asked. This is the way it came out. You got a problem with it? Then let me know. If not, let's take a peek. Let's check it out. Here we go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me go ahead and bring it up. Bring it up bigger. Bring it up bigger. Okay, check that out. So let me chop it up real quick. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it sized up properly. My bad. You guys can see it good. I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie in this game. Look at. All right, let's jump in. Hopefully, you guys can fast forward. I don't know who. Ooh, let's check it out. Gen X reactions. Gen X reactions. I'm saying we're jumping in and we're gonna take a look at this. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? You say? I'm gonna tell you. Drake's velocity. Problem. It's a problem. Drake has a velocity problem. Why? Because this dude is bothered and panicked. This dude is completely bothered and panicked. Well, why do you say that? Real talk. Let's take a look at it. Real talk. We know that he's got 120 million streams. We get it. We know that. That's the real number. Ain't nobody gonna argue. You know, his numbers go up all the time. Nobody's taking that from him. Nobody. You can stop screaming it all the time. But streaming numbers, cultural power for this Gen Xer are two different things. Right now, Drake is out there here confusing his catalog. Dude is tripping. Dude is tripping. Why? It's behavior. We're gonna take a look. I'm gonna go down. I'm not gonna read this verbatim. You guys could just read as I go, right? I'm telling you right now, he feels it slipping. I'm telling you right now, there's a problem. He's bothered and he's panicked. Okay, why? Let's dead that narrative that he's unbothered. Get rid of it. I've asked the question and I've got some answers. I've got 26 reasons. I've got 26 events in the last 2 years that say that tell me that dude is highly bothered. 26. Dispute them if you want to. They're all right here. They're all right here. Since Not Like Us dropped, his actions, since Not Like This dropped, his freaking sneak disses have been there. Since Not Like This dropped, the dude's legal filings, man, the dude's media plays, all of this, all of it, behavioral, everything. I've got it right here, 26 things. Let's take a look. I'm not lying. Well, what is it? Well, what is it? Gen X ReaXtions? What is it? Well, what do you have? What do you have? The stuff that we've all been talking about, the stuff that we've all seen. I just got it consolidated into one area that we could just break it all down and take a look real quick. Let's just break it all down. He's unbothered. Okay, cool. How is he unbothered? How are you telling me he's unbothered when I got 26 things? I got 26 things. Let's look at what they are. Every move on record. Every move on record, all moves. I got, like I said, I got disses, I got legal moves. We got media ops that he's done. We got music crap that he's put out. We got just tells. Behavioral things. Since 2024. What is that? What is that? Let's take a look. You want to just take a look at a couple of them? We can go down through and just take a look at the disses. Fighting Irish Freestyle. Was that not a diss or not? Was that not some disses? Was he not in his feelings on Fighting Irish Freestyle? We know he threw some stuff out there. Is that unbothered? For me, that's bothered. Let's look at another one. Fighting Irish official drop. Tough talk. It landed soft. We know that. Try to sneak diss. We know what he tried to do. What else did he try to do? What did I miss? The ice cream rollout is a whole production. He tried to do it. Sneak dissing all the way through. Still sneak dissing. LeBron, The Weeknd. We seen it. Y'all heard it. We know it. All of these are sneak disses. What else did he do? Let's just go. I'm just going to scroll through all of them. Since 2024, what has he done? He dropped the Heart Part 6, talking about he tapped out. Did he or did he not? Someone disputed. Tell me he didn't. Tell me he didn't tap out in Heart Part 6. That didn't have the energy of a tap out. Tell me Australia tour launched on Super Bowl Sunday. Tell me that wasn't petty. We were all laughing about it. A lot of reactors called it out. A lot of I wonder if I could call out my face. A lot of reactors called it out. Screwface called it out. One of my favorite ones. You know what I'm saying? His brother Queso called it out. All of them. HHSB crew called him out. The Ville called him out. Jalopy. Everybody. What? Joe Budden show. Okay. What else? Academics on full-time, what? Drake PR. Y'all know it. And that is, we ain't even got to get into it. This is back then. In 2024 when it was already getting noticed and called out. This was back then. When K-Dot put it in the verse. This was back then. And we know that. How is that proven today? How's it looked at today? Freaking compromised and admitting it. Choose UMG, legal action, boom, drops the lawsuit. We were there. Is that unbothered? I'm just a Gen Xer asking questions. Because somebody tell me, is dropping a lawsuit show unbothered behavior in the 2000s? Is this something new? Because where I come from, dropping any type of lawsuit, any type of law, anything, any type of law, legal, anything is whack. What else did he do? Spotify moves to dismiss. What? Legal. That was 2024. He's unbothered, screaming, unbothered, unbothered, unbothered. Okay, really? Is that true? Does it look true to you? Tell me. Gen X reactions here. I'm just going through. Look. It's just. I'm just asking the question. Because for me, from where I sit, this looks a little bothered. Maybe in the new year he's gonna put it behind him. You know what I'm saying? The beef was in 24. You know what I mean? I've already closed it. Whatever. Maybe he's just gonna turn the page at 2025. Well, here we go. Like we were saying before, we got some disses. What? Post, delete, deny, profit off the clip, repeat until Iceman drops. Are we free? Are we serious right now? That's unbothered behavior. That's unbothered behavior. Y'all, somebody let me know it. Somebody let me know. Put it down in the comments. Like and share. Share this to somebody who's going to let me know that this is unbothered behavior. Yes or no? Drops one lawsuit and we were there. We've been here. This ain't nothing but a recap. And the whole time, once screaming unbothered. The whole time screaming unbothered. Whole time screaming, dragging it. Whole time. Fighting Irish official drop. Whole time. What? Oh my goodness. Kendrick wins 5 Grammys. And what happens? The unbothered guy updates his lawsuit. Like what? He's still out here shining. He's still out, his velocity is increasing. I'm telling y'all. His velocity consumption is increasing. We need to rectify that. Exactly. This tells me. What's happening? Some sexy songs for you. Let's drop it. Let's get it popping. Yes. Said he'd maximize it, then put it into an album. What happened? Give me a hug. Okay, everybody was saying, give me the hug was bomb. Y'all like give me the hug. Sexy songs for you. I seen some reactors reacted to it. Some people liked it. I'm just asking. Is this unbothered behavior? Oh my goodness. We're updating lawsuits again? The unbothered is updating more lawsuits. The unbothered. Oh, academics drops what? Kendrick ruined hip hop on the exact 1-year anniversary. Are we serious right now? With in light of all the smear campaigning stuff that's come out now, in light of all the things, all the shady business that Ack has been up and down for the last, in light of, is this unbothered? Is this what y'all telling me unbothered is in the hip hop landscape of 2026, 24, 25, 26? The payola question goes public. And the birthday text confirms everything. Drake text who? Ack. About what? Not getting a birthday. Listen, guys. I'm just asking the question. You could unbothered. What did I miss? Unbothered. What is going on right here? What is going on with it here? The doghouse. What is going on right here? What are we doing right here? Wait, we're all the way in September of 2025. We're a year past the beef, and we still got sneak disses going. Are we serious right now? From the unbothered. Somebody tell me what's going on. Somebody tell me what the deal is. Somebody fill me in. Fill this Gen Xer in. I'm old. I don't understand. Oh, I don't get it. You don't get it. I'm past you got OG. You don't get it, OG. You don't get it, OG. This is what we do, OG. This is what the unbothered do. This is what the Unbothered do. The Unbothered file lawsuits. Drake texts academics about what? His birthday? Yeah, we got it. Okay, maybe 2026. Are we still unbothered? In 2026, Iceman is still coming, nearly 2 years deep and counting. Academics has tweeted what? Iceman is coming. Drake has 4 singles out. Are they good? Every one of them circling the beef, the betrayals, and the people who sided with Kendrick. Everything, all of them. Schoolboy Q, all of them. From the Unbothered. So here's my question. Here's my question as a Gen Xer to all of you out there, Drake fans, whatever, hip hop, anybody and everybody. My question is, does this look like we need to dead the Unbothered narrative? It's done. It's done, right? Eliminate it. Eliminate it. The dude's bothered. He's been bothered. He's acting bothered. Or you let me know. Or you let me know that this is what Unbothered looks like. Oh my goodness. The other question that I had, I'm not done yet. I ain't done yet. We got to get to the velocity. The other question, man, the other thing, the streams. Something new, obviously something new for me. Obviously something new for this day and age from a person like me. Streams, everything they talking about, streams all the time. Everybody's talking about streams and numbers and streams and numbers and things. Streams and things all the time. And for me, I had a question about the streams. It's like, it don't make no sense because I'm tapped into the energy. And for me, being tapped into the energy tells me something a little bit different. For me, being tapped into the energy tells me that there's something going on. For me, being tapped into the energy tells me that there's a lack of energy. And so what I wanted to do was ask a different question. I know he's got streams. I know he's got a ton of streams. I know that we could pull those numbers up and we see it all the time. But for me, it's the velocity. For me, it's the business aspect of it. For me, it's the KPIs. For me, it's the trends. And I had a question, and that is, how well are his latest things? Everybody keeps talking about cumulative. Everybody keeps talking about the total, his total number. We get it. We understand that. But speed doesn't lie. Velocity. You heard me make that last comment on K-Dot. The last 2 years, that dude's velocity has shot him to the moon and back 12 times, right? Velocity. And for me, in my mind, velocity is what tells me that Drake is spiraling, if not declining, if not rock bottom, if not in trouble. I'm just saying. So let's take a look at it. Take a look at what I have. Let's take a look at what I put together. Let's take a look at what you could tell me where I get it wrong, where I got it off, where I'm not right. Tell this Gen Xer, you missed the whole thing. This is what it really is. Because this is what it looks like to me. Here's the thing. Nobody wants to say it out loud. Total streams and cultural velocity are not the same thing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Total streams and cultural velocity are not the same thing. There's plenty of songs with billion streams. A song with a billion streams in 5 months is a different animal than a song that takes 6 years to crawl to that same number. One of them is a moment. The other is a catalog. Drake has both, but his fans keep pointing where? To the catalog, and it's proof of current what? Man, it ain't the catalog. It ain't the catalog, y'all. It's his velocity. His velocity has slowed down to a crawl. Let's take a look at some things. This is to reach 1 billion. Smaller. See the whole thing. This is to reach 1 billion. This is Drake. Man, we no doubt about it, y'all. No doubt about it. Hits. Feel me? Boom, boom, boom. This ain't, it wasn't me, but it was y'all, but it was the world. It was somebody. It was somebody. I'm talking about hot. To get 1 billion. We're talking about streams. Y'all want to talk streams? I'm telling this is my view on streams. This is my view. This is just my angle. This is just my view. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me I missed it. Tell me what I'm talking about is BS. Tell me it don't matter. Or tell me, wow, okay. Why? Because his new stuff, his old stuff, his catalog was dope. His catalog took no time. He was hot. Look how long it took. Less than 5 months to get 1 billion streams. God's plan. Less than 8 months. 6 to get 1 billion. But guess what? Guess what happened? I'm just asking. But velocity, something happened. Something happened. All of a sudden it took longer. Why? Was it more artists out? Was it less music being put out? What was it? What's been going on? Where is this man's velocity? Because what I saw in 2024 was an intersection, a collision, and K-Dot's velocity shot off. But you tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead. I'm right here. It's right here. Look how long. And then the rest ain't even got to 1 billion. We ain't even at 1 billion. We ain't even at no billion, no more. What's going on here? We're having a hard time getting those numbers is what's going on here. We're having a hard time since 2020, 21. We're having a hard time. The velocity has slowed all the way down. Tell me I'm wrong. It takes longer with his newer material to get to the place where, and if he was just as popular or more popular, then why is it taking so long? You tell me. Why? One Dance, what? Was the first song in Spotify history to hit 1 billion streams. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Ballin'. Did it roughly in 5 months. Less than 6 months. Right? That's not a streaming record. That's a cultural event. Right? Hotline Bling took what? 6 years to reach the same thing. 6 years. Less than 6 months in 6 years. If someone is that popular and that hot, if I am an executive and I'm looking at a person's material and I'm looking at the revenue that's going to come in, the new revenue, there's reports called new revenue. Numbers don't lie. Look at, somebody tell me where I'm wrong. Somebody tell me where I'm wrong right here. Which one of these is off? Which one of these? 90 million. We already know that. Where Drake was at his absolute peak, 2018 through 2021. We know we know that. We know the beast that was there. We know what was churning. We know what was being put out. We know, well, we're going to ask, I don't know if we know everything. Do we? Listeners during the beef. Did we know that? Does anybody know that? This is a velocity. I'm talking about consumers. The velocity of consumption. Velocity of consumption. Speed doesn't lie. The numbers don't lie. Where am I wrong? Somebody tell me here on Gen X ReaXtions. Tell me where I'm wrong. I'm just a Gen Xer, man. I'm just on the outside looking in. It's already passed me by. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the nostalgic of, you know what I'm saying, of Jay-Z getting ready to headline the Roots. That's what I'm enjoying. But at the same time, man, I hear all this racket and all this noise. I hear my millennials screaming about some stuff. I hear Gen Z, you know, with the Cardi B's and the little Uzis and stuff, right? I hear it. I hear it. But from my standpoint, I'm just looking at one thing that's been going on for 2 years. I'm looking at one thing that's been going on for 2 years. Because I've enjoyed K Dot thoroughly. My soul, the soul of hip hop that awakened. I enjoy GNX. I enjoy the Super Bowl. I enjoy the freaking features. I enjoy the freaking, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy the whips and chains. All of it. All of it. One man's velocity. The velocity of consumption. Maybe I'll do one on K Dot. Maybe I'll do one on K Dot. The velocity of consumption for Drake. Speed tells the whole story. Speed tells the whole story. Look, what's wrong? What's the difference? For some reason, somehow, some way, maybe the stats, I got you, or the bot. Well, we can't really say that. We can't really say, some of the arguments during these times, it's wild how they just fell apart. Like all this stuff come out, the lawsuit came out, the stuff that's coming out now with the PR teams and things. Tell me where, I'm just Gen X reactions, man. Tell me where I'm wrong. Look at this. Listeners measurably went down. Measurably went down. Check out this one. Somebody tell me what's going on with this. Somebody tell me what's going on with this. Huh? Somebody tell me what's going on last time we top Spotify. 2018? For the hottest guy? For someone who tells me he's the hottest in the game? The hottest in the game. Let me blow that up real quick. This is the hottest in the game? 2015, 16. Oh my God. Yeah, 3 times. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But 8 years ago, 8 years, all the Spotify people, biggest of Spotify, the most streamed on Spotify, the most streamed on Spotify. Hey, I'm just asking some questions. For me, he looks bothered and he looks panicked because the velocity of consumption is decreasing. It's at a slow crawl. What the freak is this going on? What's going on? Right? Let me blow it up. I just like to blow it up for y'all. I like to blow it up for y'all. Look at that. What is going on? Billion streams. Song. 0. 0. 0. Since the last one. Of course. We're not saying he never had any. I showed you the chart. A billion stream songs. All you got billion. All billion. Guess what? His velocity of consumption decreased. My contention. Look, blow it up for you. I got it real big. Look. You got old eyes like me. Let's see it. Current monthly listeners. You see it right there. Still massive. It's huge. It's huge. No one's disputing that. That's why when they kept saying that, just something didn't hit with me right. Okay, yeah, we get that. But there's something else. It don't matter. That number is being what? Yeah. Drake's catalog is carrying him. Drake's catalog is carrying him. He's panicking about it. Not only is he panicking about it, but the investors and people who drop money in him, I guarantee you. This is just a little chart. I ain't nobody. I ain't got numbers. I'm not a professional. I ain't nothing. But just a dude that just asked a couple of questions. But they got stats 9, 10, 20 layers deep. You don't think that they don't see this? You don't think that they don't see that his velocity of consumption is bottomed out? Check it out. For me, it's obvious. 2 Drakes, 1 conversation. The machine, with the machine behind him, man, balling. This is the machine. The writers, the money, the parties, the freaking hype, and the money. The hype and the money. But man, something happened. Something happened. Something happened. The catalog. What happened to Certified Lover Boy? What happened to Honestly Nevermind? What happened for all the dogs? We know during the beef, his listeners went down 4%. It's right there. His listeners went down. What did we didn't talk about, that nonsense of increasing numbers from the other side. We're not talking about that. We're just saying just in general. What there was a tell me what I know you got something for that one. Hasn't topped Spotify's year-end chart since 2018. All this stuff. Catalog. Here's what it looks like to me. Here's what it's been looking like to me. Here's why there's no argument for me. Check it out what I did. Look, watch the numbers move. You can see it right here. Look at it. Look at them billions, billions, billions. Look at them. Falling. God's playing. Oh my gosh. Right? But wait a minute. Well, hold on a second. Unbothered and hold on a second. Hold on one second. What's in every wait, hold on. What happened right here? What looking at just a basic visual chart. What happened right here? Oh, sheesh. Not like us. Drake's maybe Lobby's legal team. Maybe I delete this. Look what happened, Mr. Unbothered. Mr. Unbothered. Career's fine. A bit stable. If y'all chumps, chumps think that there are high dollar executive investor groups, dude, if you think that they look at this, if you think that they look at his self-initiated behavior, shit that he's pulled on his own in the last 2 years hasn't caused a decrease, hasn't caused his velocity of consumption to decrease, you just don't understand. That's all. You just don't understand. It's okay. You just don't understand. Or I don't understand. And I'll get someone that'll educate me. Yeah, that'll just say, this is wrong because of this, right? Let's check it out. Let's check out how I wrapped it all up. The industry doesn't grade on a curve. The industry doesn't grade on a curve. Money moves at the speed of velocity. We all know that. Money moves at the speed of velocity. Cash flow, cash rules everything around me. It ain't what you're going to make me in the next 10 years. I need to know what you're going to make me in the next year. First of all, catalog streams. What? Don't feel arenas. Oh my goodness. Did we not have some cancellations? Did we not have some, we only does arenas? I get it. But those catalog streams, how long are they going to fill arenas? They don't fill arenas. The new hotness does. Brands, what? By the momentum, not the museum. Brands, branding, all the branding. What brand is coming out? Out of all an artist's branding, which side do you think it leans towards? Is he could have some throwback brands, some branding that had like some of the throwback tracks for sure. But don't most branding want to hit people right now with something hot? Whatever's hot right now, whatever's coming out super hot, branding's gonna jump on that. Legacy equity, what is not current power? That's not current power, dude. We don't give a shit. Most of us don't care. We don't give a damn. We don't give a crap. We don't care. Gen X don't care. Most Gen X don't care. I don't care. Shoot, I'm Gen X ReaXtions and I don't care. I don't care. Drop something hot. Just drop something hot. The dad explains the panic. That's why he's panicking. Look, Look. Real talk. 120 billion streams, 87 million monthly. We know that. Here's the panic. Here's the behaviors. 2 years of them. 2 years of behaviors. I just showed all of them. When a man at true peak power drops music, what? He doesn't need any of the nonsense that's going on. He doesn't need any of the nonsense that's going on. Tell me he does. He doesn't need any of the nonsense that's going on. Tell me. This is Gen X reactions. That's where I stand. I stand that the catalog is yesterday's equity. Drake's catalog is yesterday's equity. It's yesterday's equity. It's an ancient car in the garage. It definitely has value. You'll be able to go to every car show for sure. But he ain't dropping nothing hot. He ain't dropping nothing hot. Not that I can see. Somebody show me. The lawsuits, we already know. Never. Man, come on, dog. Nah. That's bothered behavior. The machine, I'm just gonna call it the machine. It ain't the act machine. It's just the machine. We don't have act coming from me. I don't even, no. The machine. With the machine behind him, things were pumping out. Is a well-oiled machine. Boom, 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 boom. It didn't matter. It don't matter how it sounded. It don't matter. It didn't matter. Stamp Drake on it, put some money behind it, and it was fire. Allegedly, at one point. The Iceman rollout is a joke. We all know that. Momentum's gone. We all know that. We all know that. It's like 6 misfires. Feel me? It's like 6 misfires. What are you doing? What are you doing? Every time nobody likes whiplash, irky jerk. It's coming out. It's not coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. Roll out. No out. And all I'm saying is, bottom line, y'all, all of this tells me one thing and one thing only. Your boy Drake. He has a velocity problem. Velocity of consumption. It ain't happening. The velocity of consumption. People ain't consuming his stuff with the same velocity as they were. And he can't fix it. And he don't have the answer. And won't nobody come to his rescue. So maybe he picks up some velocity with Iceman. Maybe he picks up some velocity with the future feature. Let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, drop a comment, subscribe if you saw or heard anything that was decent. Gen X reactions. I'll be back for the next one. Drake's velocity problem. He was bothered and panicked. Real talk. Keep it at 100. You know why? Because the real never gets old, baby. Gen X reaction. See you next time.